Well, hello everyone. This is Michelle here. I'm the business page owner of WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship. Thanks for joining me here live. This is my second time trying to do this. The first time looks like there was a weak signal or something like that. So hopefully this goes. So today, just a quick video here. It's pretty late here, another very busy day in the Michelle Ship household, but I didn't want to end the day without connecting with you guys here. So today's message is about the shiny object syndrome. Now, this is very a comical one. A lot of people find themselves getting into this, especially when they're new. Now, what is the shiny object syndrome? Shiny object syndrome is when you're very distracted from your main purpose and your goals and your mission in your home business. And this really comes true for especially brand new home business owners or people new to network marketing. You know, when you're brand new, usually starting a business, and you're so excited the first month and then also into the second month and perhaps into the third and the fourth, but then after that first quarter, things, you know, start getting a little bit less exciting. You're not really engaged so much, and this is when the shiny object syndrome seems to come about. If you're just joining us here, go ahead and state your name, where you're viewing from. I would be glad to see you guys just state that below. Also, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and state where you're viewing as well. Love to see that. So when you're new to the business, you do start off very excited, it seems like. With some people, they kind of find this lull after the first quarter, and they start getting into this shiny object syndrome where they're not really engaged so much into their home-based business. And when you have that, you know, you start looking at other things. You know, other things seem to be more sparkly and more exciting and more engaging. And I often find this sometimes with people, you know, that I've come in contact with. You know, when they're new, they're right out the gate so excited, but then after a while, sometimes due to lack of consistent efforts or just energy or just being consistent with themselves and sticking with it, they start looking other places. They look at other things, and then they don't find themselves being consistent, and they start looking elsewhere. And then especially once you start marketing, you start getting in contact with other people and seeing what they're doing. Other things seem to be a little bit more flashy to you. And it's normal, you know, it's very normal to feel like that. But I want to touch upon this because this is crucial in our business to know exactly how to avoid the shiny object syndrome. Now, when you have this, sometimes you may be feeling you want to move on to something else because you feel that that vehicle, the company that you're with, is not the right fit for you. You feel it's not going to help you move into the direction you want to be, so you're looking at other things. But you really, before making that decision, you have to make a conscious decision and be aware of why you're looking at that other object. You know, number one, is it because that new opportunity aligns better with your passions, with your goals, with your missions in life, and what you're looking to achieve in your career? Or number two, are you chasing that other opportunity for potential monetary gain? You know, you got to really decide why are you looking at that other opportunity. It's usually one of those two things. And oftentimes when you're starting a home-based business, some people, they're new and they don't have real expectations of what's going to come out with that new business. And sometimes people are set with that microwave mentality where they're going to go ahead and just do some work and they're going to get rich like the next time, you know, the next day. But there is no overnight success. We all know that. And if there is, that's definitely not real, you know. So sometimes people are looking for that overnight success and they think they're going to find that another opportunity. So they go ahead and make that leap. And they may just kind of put aside their current, you know, home business altogether, or sometimes they're doing it on top of that. So then they have this business, they have that business, and possibly another one. They have all these businesses that they're juggling, and like they say, they become, you know, a master of none. You know, jack of all trades but master of none. And it's that mastery that they're lacking, which is the reason why they're not getting the results that they want to get with that one business. And I think that's the one thing that helped me propel my business forward right out the gate, is that I always stayed laser focused on the current business that I'm in and learning all the skills that are needed and perfecting them before moving on to another skill or moving on to another skill to become the leader that I am today. And then that's one area that you definitely need to make sure you focus your efforts in, is making sure you learn all the different components of your home business, all the tools that can help you be more successful, and then applying that to your business to get you the results. Now, yes, it's not going to happen overnight. It does take time to build, but if you're consistent with it, little by little by little, it's going to blossom and it's going to help you get the results that you need without having to look to the left or to the right at other opportunity, because you will be approached by others, especially when you move up to leadership. You will be approached by other home-based opportunities, and you just need to make that conscious decision and be aware of why you're considering to dip your toe in the waters there. You know, is it number one, like I said, just because you feel like the business, being honest with yourself, the business you're in is not going to be the right fit for you because it's not aligning with what you thought it would be, and you find yourself generally more passionate about what the other one offers and you see it align with your goals, or are you just doing it for quick monetary gain? Think about that. Okay. Now, what I've learned is when you're serious about your current home business you're in, you need to learn to say no to other opportunities. It's okay to say no, and then say yes more to your current opportunity that you're in. Saying more to growing more, saying more to learning things to grow yourself personally and growing your skill set so you can become better. Saying and just doing more as well so that you can become more in your current home business. And that's what's going to help you obtain all the results and attain all the success that you're looking for, not only today, but long term for you and your family. So that's what I found was helpful. And then also when you move up in your current position, especially in a home-based business or network marketing company, you grow into a leadership role. Now, how are you going to maintain all of your people on your team and creating an environment where people are not distracted from the shiny object syndrome? Some of the things that helped me with building my business to keep retention and to keep everyone engaged is, number one, creating an environment like a community environment, you know, making sure everyone feels comfortable, making sure everyone's supportive, and being that leader that everyone wants to be. Basically, you're not just talking the talk, but you're walking the walk as well, and showing others how to build a business. Because once you start looking at other places, you'll find your team start doing other things as well and kind of looking left and right if they don't see your feet planted firmly on the ground. So number one, creating a supportive environment with training, whether it's be daily training or at least weekly training, so they have someone to connect to. And number two, also holding accountability groups. That's something I did several times with my team. Oftentimes, especially this time of the year, we have New Year's goals and things we're working towards. So trying to hold like accountability groups so that everyone can get together and they stay true to their numbers, whatever they're looking to do by the end of that week or end of that month. Another thing is edifying your team and recognizing your team. That's crucial with making people feel they're part of this community. You know, maybe inviting people on the team who have done great things, you know, that month, and inviting them to team calls, edifying them, just, you know, recognizing them so that they know that they're part of the team and that you appreciate what they're doing to help grow their business, which in turn helps everyone as well. And also holding contests is another thing to engage people, to get people excited, and just other things to kind of create that community environment that helps your team not really think about the shiny object syndrome and looking to the left and right, because they're feeling they're feeling included, you know, an inclusive community to help them grow themselves and help them feel like they're part of something. So that's just a couple of tips and a couple of things that have been on my mind, is that shiny object syndrome. I see it happening. It happens all the time from the moment I started my home business all the way to today. There are just some individuals that just like to get sidetracked. But if you just stay laser focused on why you came here and really invest into yourself personally and invest into your skill set and master all the components that are needed to build your business, that's going to help you become bulletproof, so that when you are approached or when you see other things that are glitzing and glamming to the left and right, and you hear success in this company and that company, that helps you still stay firmly planted on your ground, that yes, that's great for them, I'm happy for them, but I'm very content here, and I see lots of possibility, endless possibility for myself and my family to grow exactly where I am today. So hopefully this kind of helped you and you resonated with you, and hopefully give you some tips as well. I see a few people that just jumped on. Hey guys, I have Marina here. Hey, how's it going? And Deborah and Sarah, and there's some more people here I see kind of going through. I appreciate you guys joining, and if you're seeing this as a replay, I love to see any comments that you might have. State where you're coming from. I love to see all of that. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And tag some teammates as well that you feel that this will benefit from. And share as well on your page. I greatly appreciate that. If you're not a fan member of my page yet, it's Wham Solutions with Michelle Shipp. Feel free to jump on. I often give lots of different home business tips, motivation, training, inspiration, all of that good stuff. And it's kind of late tonight, but I'm a woman of my word, and I promise to be here. So I show up despite what happens on with life, and I want to make sure I deliver this message to you because I felt like it was needed, especially this time of the year. All right, guys. Nice speaking with you guys, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.